Hey guys, today I'll be doing an oil change on a 1997 Ford F-150. This truck has the 4.2 V6. So what you'll need is an oil pan, oil filter wrench, your choice of oil and oil filter, some paper towel, a clean funnel, and a 15mm socket. So what I like to do usually is remove the oil fill cap to let it flow. Now in this demonstration I have the truck on ramps, and if using ramps it's always best to block your wheel, set your parking brake. So yeah. First thing we're going to do is go under the truck, bring the oil pan and the 15mm wrench with you. And there's the oil pan drain plug. So we're just going to go ahead and remove that. Correctly place your pan. So now we're going to let that drain. And then when that's completely drained, you can reinstall your plug. Now that that's empty, we're going to reinstall the oil pan drain plug. Just going to snug that down, move on to the next step. Now for the next step, we're going to locate the oil filter, which in this model, if you go under the front, it's right here, just below the crankshaft pulley. So we're going to get that off. Now you may be able to get it by hand, or you might need the pliers, and in this case I need the pliers. Don't forget about your drain pan. You don't want that below it. I'm going to set that in my oil pan because I got another oil pan. There's not much in it. So next you're going to want to take some of your new oil, put some on your finger, and lubricate the O-ring on the filter. Now you always want to make sure that this O-ring came off with the old filter. If you put two of them on there, you won't get a seal and you start blowing oil out everywhere. So we're going to go ahead and install that. Now in this application I did put oil in the oil filter. That's not necessary, but since this filter is pretty much upright, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now we're going to go under and put on the new oil filter. Now this only has to be put on by hand. There's no need to use a tool to tighten it up. Now that that's on and drain plug's installed, we can now put new oil in. So now you're going to want to take your funnel, install that in the oil fill, take the oil. This particular model takes 6 quarts, so I'm going to go ahead and fill that up. So right now I have about 5.5 quarts in there. So I'm going to take out my oil funnel for now. Reinstall the oil fill cap. Then I'm going to take the truck off the ramps, and that'll let it run, fill up the oil, and we'll top it up to the correct 6 quarts and we'll be finished. So I took the truck off the ramps, reinstalled the oil filter, and now we're going to check the level and just see where we're at. So it's not showing up on the dipstick yet. So we're going to be down about half a quart. I'll fill that up a little. Give it a second to settle in the oil pan. And I'll do a first swipe of this. Reinsert the oil dipstick. So yeah, the correct level is between the min and max, which you might not be able to see there, but you fill that center there and you're good to go. So you reinstall your dipstick, remove your funnel, install your oil cap, check for leaks. If you don't have any leaks, your job is done. Thanks for watching. Feel free to rate, comment, and subscribe.